Good evening and welcome to Younib TV Live at 9. It is the 15th of December and tonight, President William Ruto confers to the rank of senior counsel to 4 advocates at State House, even as fresh measures are proposed to curb rising road accidents during this festive season. We also bring you details of a tragic road accident in Homa Bay, growing concerns over Kenya's mining sector, housing fears in Mukuru Kwanjenga, losses suffered by herders along the Namanga Highway, and a major aviation development set to boost regional trade and tourism in Malawi. But first things first, let's take a look at the top stories making the headlines tonight.
Have very senior, very capable, professional lawyers in Kenya, in all our law firms that can represent this country in any legal matter.
So that those who will be charged can quickly contact their lawyers and get online.
Sijafurahia, lakini pole kwa wale wenye wamepoteza ngamia zao, na kweli kuna watu wamefurahia leo pia.
The bulletin begins right now. My name is Alphonce, Ouma. Now, President Ruto on Monday, December 15th, today that is, conferred the title of senior counsel to 4 advocates at State House in Nairobi. NIS boss Nurdin Haji is among the 4 advocates conferred senior counsel rank. Speaking during the ceremony, President Ruto told the new senior counsels that being a senior counsel is not a destination, but an opportunity to serve the nation better.
This morning is yet another great morning that I confer on you the rank of senior counsel. I'm looking forward to working with you as I work with all the other institutions that support the governance of our country, and expect of you that we will find places where we can converge, places where we can agree, and places where even if we don't quite agree, we find a way of harmonizing our thoughts and seeing how we can put the interests of the country ahead of any other consideration. We have very senior, very capable, professional lawyers in Kenya, in all our law firms that can represent this country in any legal matter. And there may not be any need to hire foreign lawyers or foreign law firms to undertake some of the things that we are doing.
The National Council for the Administration of Justice, NCAJ, has made recommendations to control road accidents that have increased this long holiday season. Speaking after a meeting with stakeholders in the transport sector, Chief Justice Martha Koome announced 7 recommendations, including increasing roadblocks and ending corruption on the roads. He also called on all drivers and passengers to adhere to traffic laws to prevent accidents.
We want to prioritize joint enforcement and visibility across the country, and especially in high-risk corridors, to handle traffic matters instantly during the festive season. What we want to assure Kenyans is we do not want to cut short their festivity. They will be handled expeditiously, and they will be able to proceed to their destinations. Those who will require legal representation will be accorded an opportunity and encouraged to reach out to their advocates within a reasonable time, and we will be sharing the links every day where the mobile traffic courts are operating, so that those who will be charged can quickly contact their lawyers and get online in those courts that are going to be handling these traffic offenses.
10 people have been confirmed dead while 6 others are seriously injured after a car accident in Kodada area of Rachael East Sub-County in Homa Bay County. The 10 were reported dead on Sunday night while returning home from Kakamega after attending a wedding when the car they were traveling in collided with the 2 trucks on the Kisumu-Kisii highway. The 6 injured were treated at Rachael South Hospital in Oyugis before being taken to Nyamira Referral Hospital for further treatment.
Yesterday at around 11 p.m., I was called that there is an accident which has occurred around Kadongo, between Kadongo and Sondu, that they need our assistance. We tried all we can to reach to the scene, and when we reached the scene, we found that already 10 were confirmed dead, 6 female and 4 male. There were 6 who were injured, and they were brought into our facilities. We stabilized them, and then they were referred to Nyamira County Referral Hospital through the request from the medical team from the other side. That is what happened, and I'm very sorry to the family. Tunasema pole sana.
Walikuwa wanapanda mlima hiyo ya kutoka Chabera wakielekea Kisii, na ndio gari moja iliweza kutokea juu, ni truck. Na wakati nilifika station waliniambia iliweza kupoteza brakes, ndio ikaanza kuyumba ikaingia kwenye hiyo Nissan. Na sisi wenyewe tuliweza kufika hiyo sehemu tukapiga hata picha.
Concerns have been raised about Kenya's mining industry's future. Engineers are cautioning that the government is losing out on substantial economic gains due to inadequate mineral management. The president of the Institution of Engineers of Kenya, Engineer Shama Kiteme, issued a warning against the country's excessive reliance on foreign businesses and the sale of raw resources. Kenya has the expertise to mine, process, and transport finished mineral products. He continued to say and proceeded to say that this action would lessen the reliance on mining royalties alone and create job prospects.
So a recent continental ranking places Kenya 6th in Africa in terms of mineral investment attractiveness, which is a very good thing. And this is something that we've seen also in the recent applications for mineral rights. So many mineral mining applications, and people have started to work, which is a good thing for the sector. And also the progress towards production for the projects in Kakamega. We have another project in Kerio Valley. So this marks a very important step in diversifying our mineral outputs and potentially offsetting earlier losses. So these developments indicate that the sector is, of course, on course for gradual stabilization in the short term, and we could experience significant growth in the coming decade if supported by significant exploration. This is very important. Exploration, exploration, exploration. Without exploration, the sector is never going to grow. We can't just be doing projects to dig up stuff and we are not doing exploration.
You decide that for change to happen, we must go to the streets. I've been to the streets asking for 10,000 job opportunities for engineers. And if you determine that we must go to call to create pain, I will be there. I have gone to call to ask for engineers to be paid non-practicing allowance, risk allowance, and the entry grade in public service to be improved from the current job group K to job group L. I have been there.
And now let's take a quick break right here on Younib TV Live at 9. See you on the other side of this broadcast.
TV. Faith, inspiration, unity.
Welcome back. Now, a group of residents from Mukuru Kwanjenga is calling on the government to explicitly identify the specific locations designated for the affordable housing project. They assert that the absence of clear information has fostered an atmosphere of fear and confusion within the community. The residents contend that certain individuals and organizations are exploiting the affordable housing initiative to coerce locals into abandoning their residences, even in regions that have not been officially designated for that development. They have accused land cartels of capitalizing on this uncertainty to issue threats and disseminate false information, compelling families to vacate their homes without any formal notification.
Cartels wamekuja hapa, tulisema ya kwamba ukiona mwenzako ananyolewa, tia yako nini? So sasa sisi hatunge nyamaza kule kwa jenga, na nyinyi hapa mko na shida. Hii shida mko nayo, ninataka kuwaelezea. Sio shida kutoka kwa office of the president. Wale wenye wanajifanya hapa ati na macrown, ati wanakuja hapa kuwadanganya, ati sasa Mohamed, sijui mara Sepu, sijui mara nini. Musifanye nini? Hakuna kufanya nini?
Wale wanatupiga vita. Vile mnenaji mmoja amesema, Mokorina amesema ya kwamba kuna watu wamekificha under affordable housing kuterrorize wananchi maskini wa Mungu.
14 camels died early today in a road accident that occurred on the Namanga highway. According to the owner of the camels, 6 more camels were lost after the accident, and he estimates loss at 4 million shillings. Police are investigating the cause of the accident involving a tractor trailer. It is reported that the animals had wandered away from a nearby homestead. Motorists are advised to adhere to traffic regulations on the busy highway to prevent accidents during this festive season.
Hii ndo mwenye hiyo ngamia ambayo alipata ajali last night hapo. So ngamia ilikufia hapo kwa karibu 20. Alikuwa 20, imepotea, imetoka kwa poma, imepotea Juni saa 10. Alafu wakafika hapo saa 3, saa 2:30 vitu kama hizo, wakafika kwa barabara, wakakutana kwa gari, wakagonga karibu, wakaumiza 14 ameua hapo kwa barabara.
Si kutujafurahia, lakini pole kwa wale wenye wamepoteza ngamia zao. Na kweli kuna watu wamefurahia leo pia, maana kama ilikuwa sherehe kwa bahati yao.
Tulipata mshtuko kubwa sana. Gari ameua ngamia 14 mara moja. Sijui dereva alikuwa anaangalia wapi. Accident inaweza kutokea, lakini sasa hii imekuwa too much. Ni kama hii dereva hajakuwa na makini kuendesha gari sawa sawa, kwa sababu ngamia 14 kukufa ni hasara kubwa sana.
Now, a major development in regional aviation is set to boost trade and tourism between Malawi and Uganda. Malawi Airlines has officially commissioned a new aircraft to service a direct route between Lilongwe and Entebbe. The move effectively eliminates the need for long layovers in Nairobi or Addis Ababa, cutting travel time down to just 2 hours.
A Boeing 737-700 series registration ET-BCF with a capacity of 120 passengers, including 12 business class seats and 108 economy class seats, has been commissioned to handle the new route between Lilongwe and Kampala via Entebbe International Airport. The initiative marks another major innovation by Malawi Airlines. According to Malawi Airlines Public Relations Officer Joseph Echikalipo, passengers traveling to Uganda will no longer struggle to secure tickets as they will now be able to purchase them locally in Malawian kwacha. He added that the travel time to Uganda has been significantly reduced to just 2 hours.
We are launching the new flight to Entebbe, and from an airline point of view, we believe Malawians, even others from different countries, will benefit from the route, cutting short of the time whereby they have to be at some airports, maybe in Addis or Nairobi. So that way they will just fly from Lilongwe to Entebbe, Uganda.
Departing Lilongwe at 4:30 p.m., the aircraft will cruise at 37,000 feet above the sea level and is expected to land at Entebbe at approximately 6:30 p.m. Malawian time. The return flight will leave the following morning for Lilongwe, providing swift and efficient connectivity that is expected to enhance business, trade, and tourism between the two nations. Malawi and Uganda continue to strengthen bilateral ties dating back to 1964, and this new route is set to deepen that relationship even further. Reporting for Younib TV in Lilongwe, I am Sam Kalimba.
And that brings us to the end of tonight's bulletin. Thank you so much for choosing to stay informed with us. On behalf of the entire news team here at Younib TV, we want to wish you a good night and wish you a safe festive season. And thank you so much. My name is Alphonce Ouma. See you next time, same place. Until then, do have a beautiful evening.